basketball.
Here we go.
This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
And Durant doesn't need to get up too high to throw it down. I think he could be dunking well into his 60s.
Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
Mr. Do-It-All coming away with the assist there. I mean, Harden making sure to keep his teammates involved in the offense.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Back to you.
Kevin Durant.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Durant with tremendous touch. He's just a natural scorer.
Harden. Smith with the rebound. Thompson right side. The kick to Durant. That one no good. Leonard left side. And the dunk by Leonard.
Explosive move by Kawhi at the rim. The defense had no answer there.
And here's Durant. He's got 6. Houston working the ball around. Back to Şengün. Denied by Leonard.
Those long arms and big hands of Leonard helping him send that one back.
Up and in on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
To the inside. Durant.
Kevin Durant.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. 8 points for Durant.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
You know, the more you watch Şengün, the more you wonder if he's just a guard in the body of a big man, Clark.
Well, that's a pretty astute observation, B.A., because his passing is elite. I mean, his vision, he sees a half a play to a play ahead. I mean, you can actually run offense through Şengün.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved, hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
Pass to Şengün. Down low. Back to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Now here's Leonard. Pass to Harden. And Harden with the slam.
An aggressive move from Harden at the hoop. Really good to see him take it to the defense like that.
Thompson outside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
On the wing, Thompson. Here's Finney-Smith. Leonard pulls down the board. Clippers trail by 3. And here's Collins for 3. Thompson pulls it in. 19 seconds left to play in the first. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for
Right side Durant. For 3, Smith. He drops it from range.
That's clearly a recent trend. Big guys who can shoot it from distance.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. It's Houston leading by 6. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter.
17.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
Fires for 3. Tate grabs the board. The Rockets lead by 6. And it's exceptional the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Here's Bogdanović. And he converts the layup. Bogdanović has got his first bucket in this one.
You like seeing Bogdanović get it done inside, an opportunistic score around the rim.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity, and he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at, and if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report. Outside Tate. Outside Durant. And no good. The dry spell continues. Harden with a bucket. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
When he's not killing you on the perimeter, Harden's doing it inside. He does it all, folks.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Making a change here. And we're a little over 1.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Shepherd. Here's Smith. Right side Durant. Here's Şengün. The rebound by Bogdanović. The Clippers in the lead. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Batum with it. He's picked up by Adams. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins, taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
Houston working the ball around. Here's Durant. Oh, KD against contact inside.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Jabari Smith.
And Harden is fearless. Awesome at gutting the defense and making them send him to the line. He just knows how to draw fouls and get himself to the stripe.
Of all the accolades James Harden has racked up, what do you think he'll be most remembered for, Clark?
You mean aside from his beard, which is pretty impressive, as well as his game? I mean, I think his scoring ability, the way he did it, he was one of the first to really kind of master that step-back three against good defense. His ability to get to the rim, draw fouls, and make plays for others. I think all of that is part of what we will remember about James Harden. Harden is one of the most lethal penetrators in the game and excels at finding lanes to the rim.
Back to Şengün. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Şengün's got his second basket of the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Harden. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
Durant, no good. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 17-4 run. Here's Collins. It's hauled in by Houston. 1:02 left in the first half. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Clippers?
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
.46 seconds left in the first half of this one. Leonard outside. 4 on the clock. Puts the move on. Smith with the rebound. The Rockets trail. Durant on the move. And it's slammed in by Durant.
A three-level score. Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
17 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Shepherd. This one for three. Drills it from deep. And now a three-point Rocket lead. Leonard on the wing. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Rockets. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Well, Clark, players sometimes talk about the game slowing down as they gain experience.
Well, it's the benefit of experience, understanding situations, having gone through various situations as you get more engaged in the league over time. The more you understand where you're supposed to be, usually you can get there on time or early, and you're more reactive versus thinking.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Adams. The kick to Durant. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Zubac. The shot, no good. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Houston. They lead by 1. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Graham.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Here's Bogdanović. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. It's Durant with a drive. And it's slammed in by Durant.
You know what the result's going to be when Durant makes a move to the bucket like that. Just a matter of how hard is he going to throw it down.
Here's Dunn. Durant pulls it in. The Rockets lead by 3. Here's Eason. From outside, off the mark. Dunn left side. For the tie. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Dunn's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Durant on the attack. And that one drops.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
To the right side. To the paint. Pass to Batum. Here's Bogdanović. And a nice finish on the layup. Bogdanović has got 6.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Now Şengün. Outside Durant. Pass to Adams. Back to Durant. Durant, so effective inside.
Durant taking every last second there to get off his shot. This guy's got a flair for the dramatic at times.
We've got Steven Adams out there, Clark. What comes to your mind when you're asked about him?
Oh, I love his grit. I love his physicality. Man, he is just anchored when he gets in the paint, when he sets a screen. You just don't move this guy. And his hands are really good. I mean, he's a throwback. But boy, is he effective and impactful in the way he rebounds, sets screens, and defends. And he never shies away from physicality.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Harden surveying the D. Dunn outside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Boy, you've got to like what you see from Dunn. I mean, very aggressive, using that long wingspan to get himself to the rim.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Outside for Harden. Wing shot on the way. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Harden's got 15.
And you know when Harden gets cooking now, you got to keep giving him the ball. He's an excellent scorer, and he can really get buckets.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Clippers ahead, leading by just 2.
45.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Durant. KD won't be stopped.
You know, the defense is all over Durant inside, but, you know, his length and agility and high release point allow him to still make it happen.
Beal outside. And then Beal with the dunk.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rings.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Deflects the pass. Şengün, the screen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Clark, for over a decade now, the Clippers have essentially been a staple in the postseason.
Yeah, B.A., they sure have been. They've only missed the playoffs twice since 2012. Staying competitive during that stretch, despite a great deal of roster turnover and some major injuries to deal with as well.
Harden misses. It's Durant with a drive. Oh, KD making the bigs feel his presence.
Well, that's a hard shot by Durant, but he makes the hard look easy. Stays focused in traffic there, even under heavy pressure.
Houston working the ball around. Capella inside. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Van Vliet. To the middle. Here's Şengün. And at last, they get one to fall.
Şengün, a force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
Here's Beal. Şengün with a steal. Holiday. Cleared away by Lopez.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Harden. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Now Lopez. Collins outside. It's money from deep.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Durant lays it in easily.
No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
Harden with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Oh, he jammed it.
So good to see the role players stepping up in big moments. That's a big basket for Clint Capella.
Here's Beal. Wide open. Oh, no good. Durant on the attack. Oh, what a jam. Holding nothing back.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Clippers trail by 5. And the call will be against James Harden. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
The Rockets lead by 5. Durant looking around.
Well, you're scratching your head with how do you defend a guy like Durant. I mean, his length, his speed, ball handling, all allow him to draw fouls easily.
So the first of 3 is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And the second free throw drops, and it's a 7-point game. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
Şengün pulls it down.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that. Defense may have given him that one. Based on the results, you see why.
Harden buries it from outside.
And you know the ball's going to Harden when the game's tight. Terrific at delivering and producing down the stretch.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And the three misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Elisa Zubac. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Rockets.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Beal surveying the D. Oh, off target from downtown. And it's Thompson penetrating. Oh, he leaves no question. And so it's Houston winning this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always